We got divorced that morning. Later that day, I decided to buy a lottery ticket. And that's when I won the money.
Here to seek a clear distribution.
So, shortly after the divorce is finalized, the ex-wife comes back asking for a share of money she believes she's entitled to. And that's where the conflict begins. From his perspective, the relationship is over, and he doesn't feel obligated to provide anything beyond what was legally agreed upon, whether people agree with him or not. Situations like this often become highly emotional once a relationship ends. But that's just the beginning. Today, we're looking at some of the wildest moments of ex-partners making unexpected demands after breakups and divorces. And you won't want to miss a single unbelievable...
So here's what we're going to do then. So I don't make enough, so you don't need access to the bank accounts anymore. So I'm going to go upstairs.
Don't.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Don't be petty.
Shut up. So I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to take your name off of all of the bank accounts.
I will get my lawyer. You cannot do that.
With what money?
It's illegal.
You can't afford a lawyer.
It's illegal. We're married. What's yours is mine. I own at least half of everything that you have. And if you even try, I will take you for all of it.
Go ahead.
It's illegal what you're trying to do.
Illegal. You think that you know what you're talking about because you were downstairs watching Legally Blonde.
She's smart as What do you mean?
So what?
She's a positive role model and she's smart as
What
so
you
of
can
course
do
she knows
is...
the law, then I know the law. If she can do it, I can do it.
Okay, so here.
From what's shown, it seems the disagreement is really centered on money and expectations after the relationship has ended. She wants access to his finances while also criticizing what he earns. And it's understandable why that comes across as inconsistent from his perspective. If someone believes the available income isn't enough, one possible solution is to increase their own earnings rather than expecting an ex-partner to continue providing financial support beyond any legal obligations. Ultimately, once a relationship is over, both people generally need to focus on becoming financially independent and moving forward with their own lives.
Come and play Russian roulette with me with my ex-husband's credit card. So, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I have recently split from my ex. I've still got his old Monzo card from when we were living in the US. I'm actually at Lidl's, I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna go and purchase some things for the kids, and we're gonna see if the credit card even works. Let's go and see!
So, this is definitely one of those situations where posting online can create more problems than it solves. If someone publicly shares a video that appears to show them using an ex-partner's credit card without authorization, it could become important evidence if a legal dispute ever arises. Once a relationship has ended, financial accounts and payment methods should be handled according to the law and any agreements between the former partners. Whatever the full story may be, holding onto or using an ex-spouse's credit cards without permission can lead to serious consequences.
Divorced, and I'm here to ask the court for more spousal support. I think $100 a week extra would be fair with all the headaches he's given me and everything like that.
Why do you believe that's fair?
My wages have went down. I'm only working part-time now. He still gets those 2 raises every year.
I cannot grant you spousal maintenance just because he's made an increase from his wages.
Well,
when you all were divorced and you receive half of his 401k, how much was that?
About $250,000.
Okay, well, you know what? I feel like you came here to waste my time because I cannot give you an increase in spousal maintenance just because you're asking for it. No, ma'am.
25?
Even $5. The answer is no.
From what's presented, she already received a substantial financial settlement as part of the divorce, yet she's arguing that she still needs additional money. At the same time, she's choosing to work fewer hours, which naturally affect her income. If earning more is a goal, increasing work hours or pursuing another job is one possible way to improve her financial situation. Ultimately, once a divorce is finalized, both people are generally expected to focus on supporting themselves and building their own financial independence, subject to any legal agreements or court orders that remain in effect.
We got divorced that morning. And then, as you can see from the receipt, later that day, I decided to buy a lottery ticket. And that's when I won the money. So it was clearly after the divorce. She has no claim on that money. This is really a waste of all of our time.
I supported this man for 7 years. He got this ticket using our shared account. And then that he got it before our divorce papers were finalized. Again, I'm here to seek a clear distribution.
Your divorce is finalized at 9 a.m. that morning?
Yes, correct.
I submitted a receipt from when I purchased lottery ticket. You can see clearly it was at 12:30 in the afternoon. She was the one that asked for the divorce from me.
Ms. Taylor, you're the one who filed for divorce. Unfortunately, all of it belongs to him. As you stated, your divorce was finalized. I am sorry, but the law is the law. Case dismissed.
It's not clear, you know?
I mean, it's difficult to see why someone would expect additional financial support after divorce if those obligations have already been settled through the legal process. From his perspective, the marriage has ended and both people are expected to move forward independently. Experiences like this can also have a lasting emotional impact after a painful breakup or a contentious divorce. It's understandable that someone might struggle to trust again or become more cautious in future relationships. Rebuilding that trust often takes time and depends on the individual and the circumstances.
My husband and I have been separated for about 2 months. Today I received a message from him saying that he's gonna be removing me from the car insurance. And when I asked him when my last day with insurance would be, he said it's tomorrow. So I have to shop around. I have to find my own car insurance. And I had previously asked him if he could just keep me on there and I would give him my part of the insurance since that would be cheaper for me. But he says he prefers to just remove me. So tomorrow I'll be without insurance. I have the kids 4 days a week and he has them 3. And since his family is there, he is able to work as much as he used to before when I used to stay at home. But I have nobody to help me watch my kids. And I'm really not gonna leave them with just anybody, so I can only work 3 days a week. I make $120 a day. Sometimes I work Saturdays, I make $60 on Saturdays, so that means 1 week I make $420 and the other one I make $360. So I thought it would be okay if he just kept me in the insurance and I would give him the money, which would be around $100. But today again he said no, so I've been looking, it's around $200 for me to get it by myself. And right now it just feels like I can't do it. I know I can, but it just feels like I can't.
So let me get this straight. The relationship is over. The divorce is finalized, and you're still expecting your ex-husband to keep paying for your car insurance? That's the part I'm struggling to understand. Once a marriage ends, people generally expect each person to become responsible for their own ongoing expenses, unless there's a legal agreement or court order saying otherwise. If that's not the case here, it's understandable why he'd feel that those bills are no longer his responsibility.
Because I cheated on you does not mean that your responsibilities as my husband don't apply.
You didn't just say that.
What do you mean I didn't just say that?
I'm not gonna pay for that cruise.
I'm spitting straight facts right
now. So
now.
you really think that after cheating on me, I'm gonna pay for your girls trip?
Dude, you cannot be serious.
Like 5 married women alone?
Yes! Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow.
What's the goddamn issue?
Your voice is just so annoying.
Excuse me?
It's so annoying.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What the is wrong with you? Why would you say that?
You are what's wrong with me.
I'm what's wrong.
From his perspective, once the relationship is over, he doesn't believe he has any obligation to continue providing financial support beyond whatever was legally agreed upon. It also seems like the discussion is focused entirely on what she wants, without much acknowledgement of the reasons the relationship ended or how the situation affected him. Whatever someone's view may be, it's understandable that trust and willingness to help can change significantly after a difficult breakup or divorce.
So my baby daddy just left, and he's questioning me because I told him that I need more money. So he gonna pull up talking about what you did with the money. Nigga, you give me $900 a month in child support every single month. It's April 8th, so it's been 8 days. So when you gave it to me on the 1st, it's gone now.
What? What?
He be thinking like, oh, like I just be spending the money all recklessly. I do not. You gave me $900. I had to go get my hair done. I had to get my toes done because the dude that I was messing with, this YN, he kept saying I was scratching him with my damn feet, my damn toenails. So I had to go get my toes done, or else he was going to leave me. What I'm supposed to do?
All right. So she's talking about spending money on things like her hair, nails, and other personal expenses. If child support is being used, it's understandable why that would raise questions, since those payments are intended to help cover the child's needs and overall well-being. Without knowing the full financial picture, it's difficult to judge exactly how the money is being allocated. But generally speaking, a child's needs should remain the priority, and both parents share responsibility to make sure those funds are used in a way that supports the child's best interests.
Years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million. And you think this is funny? I have wasted my life with a geriatric coffin dodger for nothing. And why everyone thinks it's so funny that my husband donated all his money to a bunch of cats and dogs. Who even likes cats and dogs? I'm literally going to be homeless. I've got no money. Not even my own house or my car. I'm literally going to be poor. I'm going to have to shop in Asda, like all the other poor people. Not Asda. I've wasted my life thinking I was going to get millions by marrying that elderly coffin dodger. And he looked like a shriveled up prune.
From the way she's describing the relationship, it sounds like financial security played a significant role in why they were together. She repeatedly focuses on his money while speaking negatively about him personally, which naturally raises questions about what she valued most in the relationship. Of course, only the people involved know the full story. But if financial benefits were the primary reason for staying together, it's understandable why the relationship ultimately wasn't built to last.
I would never in a million years teach my girls that they have to grow up to be reliant on a man, as you can well imagine. I would never teach my son that he should be attracted.
But Tracy, you're the same one. You're the same one who bragged that she's so strong and so tough and doesn't need a man's money. Yet you're taking alimony.
I have 3 children.
Okay, Mark.
You know what?
So, but you don't need a man's money.
He responds by pointing out what he sees as an inconsistency in her argument. Earlier, she suggested that she should be able to support herself and her children without depending on someone else's income, and he uses that statement to challenge her current position, whether people agree with him or not. It's clear that the discussion revolved around financial responsibility and personal expectations after the relationship has ended.
I realize that I'm still getting a half. Keep getting these notifications or calls from people saying I'm applying for apartments.
Why are you annoyed with that?
Because obviously I live here. Why would I didn't even put my name for them.
Well, you're not going to be living here for long because I found that you have an active Tinder profile. It kind of explains why you haven't been here recently. So what I did, and you should be thanking me by the way instead of bitch, but what I did was I put your name down for a bunch of apartment rentals because you're not living here anymore. I've been way too lenient with this, and you clearly don't care. You don't care about this place. You don't care about me. You don't care about our kids.
If you're wanting to split, then I'm still entitled to half the stuff. I don't know why you would apply for these things.
Half of what stuff? You're not here to use half the stuff. So you're not getting anything.
I'm here right now.
Yeah, not for...
This confrontation becomes even more heated after he accuses her of being unfaithful, while the discussion quickly shifts to finances and the division of assets. From his perspective, she seems far more focused on what she'll receive in the divorce than on addressing the issues that led to the breakdown of the marriage. Whether or not that's the full picture, it's understandable why he'd feel frustrated if he believes his concerns are being ignored. Disagreements over trust and property can become some of the most contentious parts of a divorce, especially when both parties have very different views of what is fair.
You ready? I forgot my wallet. You might have to use your card.
Oh no, baby! We're gonna have to turn back around and go back to the house.
For what?
I only wanted to come because I thought we was using your money.
Shade, no.
I'm not laughing. I'm like dead serious. Yes,
I know I got my own money, but it's better when I don't spend my own money and I spend your money. So we're going to have to make a U-turn, go back to the house and get your wallet, and then we can go.
No, I work hard for my money. So you work hard for your money to spend it, so spend your own money.
Okay, but your money
I don't
is our
have your
money.
wallet.
Listen, I'm finna explain it to you. Your money is my money. My money is not your money, okay? That's how it works in this relationship. We have a very good relationship. It works for us. So we're going to have to turn back around, go back to the house, get your wallet. I'm not spending my own money in Target. I was only coming because I thought you was paying for everything.
Well, I don't have to, so you gonna go on Target and use your own card.
That's all right. We'll go home. We can go home.
I have to admit, her reaction is pretty surprising. From what's shown, it sounds like this man usually covers a grocery bill, so asking his partner to pay every now and then doesn't seem like an unreasonable request. In a healthy relationship, both people typically contribute in different ways, whether that's financially or through other forms of support. Small gestures like taking turns paying for everyday expenses can go a long way toward making a relationship feel balanced and appreciated.
Until you filed a motion to cease spousal support, and your motion's based on the fact that Ms. Van Til remarried at the end of 2024. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Van Til, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you contesting discontinuation of the spousal support?
To an extent, I feel that I was pretty generous back in 2021 when I let him off on over $12,000 in arrearages at the time. I'm willing to drop down to $500 a month for, let's say, another 3 years.
Okay. Mr. Van Til, what's your position on that?
No, I disagree.
I reviewed the original judgment of divorce, and it does allow for the court to modify spousal support based on a change in circumstances. Ms. Van Til, and frankly, I'm surprised it doesn't contain the language that if you remarry. Typically, once a party remarries, I mean, that's a change in circumstances that warrants the cessation of payment of spousal support. And the whole idea of spousal support is that you don't have the assistance of your marital partner anymore to support you. And when you get remarried, that's no longer the case. So it really, to me, the only fact here that would be a potential issue is whether or not you were actually married or remarried, I should say. And it sounds like that's not a fact that's in dispute. So for that reason, the court finds that the spousal support should cease.
It's a fairly straightforward concept. In many places, remarriage can affect spousal support because the financial circumstances of the receiving spouse may have changed. Unlike child support, which is intended to help meet a child's needs, spousal support is generally meant to assist a former spouse under specific legal conditions. The exact rules depend on the jurisdiction and the terms of the divorce agreement, but changes like remarriage can sometimes alter those obligations. But stick around, because you won't want to miss this final clip. It's easily one of the most surprising moments in the video.
Man upgraded her life, then they broke up, but she wants the upgrades to stay.
I had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget, then what's the difference now?
He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me. So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your Benz. Now I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. Jazz,
no, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
If you want to stay upgraded, stay with me. If you want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay.
Facts. You want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage.
I really don't understand some of the expectations we saw throughout this video. In several of these situations, it seemed like one person expected continued financial or personal support even after the relationship had already ended. Once a breakup or divorce is finalized, it's understandable that many people expect both individuals to move forward independently, aside from any legal obligations that may still apply. Every situation is different, but clear boundaries are often an important part of moving on. That's all for today's video. Let me know what you think about these situations in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.